Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. It is Thursday, December 9th when I'm beginning this video. I'm going to bring you a grocery haul, and it's going to be a 2 or 3 part one because I've only picked up a few things today, and I grabbed a few things yesterday, but my main grocery haul will be sometime in the next couple days, either after work tomorrow, Friday, or else sometime on this weekend, probably Saturday or Sunday. Not sure when it'll happen, but I do have to work both jobs tomorrow, Friday during the day and the evening. So I may not get around to doing groceries till sometime Saturday, my main grocery shop. But I'm going to show you what I picked up tonight after work. Again, I live in Manitoba, Canada, and I work at a grocery store chain here called Sobeys as a cashier. And yesterday I had popped over to Superstore and grabbed a couple of things as well. So and I don't have the items out to show you from Superstore yesterday, but I can go over the receipt with you and show you because I primarily bought a couple of things on my points offers, just so that I could get to the next points offered level, because I'm intending to use those points when I do my main grocery shop this weekend sometime. So here's what I picked up after work tonight. Now at Sobeys, we're an Air Miles sponsor, and I don't do the Dream Miles, which is like to save up Air Miles for flights and whatnot. I just don't ever get enough Air Miles to redeem them for a trip or merchandise or anything. So instead of Dream Miles, I do Cash Miles. And what that means is as soon as you've hit 95 Cash Miles, that equates to $10 you can use on your grocery bill. So that's what I did. I converted my Air Miles, start earning on Cash Miles a couple years back. And sometimes if I have $10 to spend, I'll use them. But quite often I like to save them for Christmas. I currently don't really have any that I can redeem right now. I have a very small amount of Air Miles right now. But nonetheless, every time you shop, it's usually 1 Air Mile per $20 spent. And there are some other items that sometimes go on where they have Air Miles promotions. That if you buy 2 of something, it's extra Air Miles, or 5 of something, it's extra Air Miles, what have you. None of these were Air Miles promotions, but these were just all things that were on sale, really good sale. So, and over and above the Air Miles, the fact that they're an Air Miles sponsor and you can earn miles that way, as an employee, we also have a 10% corporate discount. So it's 10% on the first $150 you spend every week. Now, I quite often don't use all that. I don't necessarily spend $150 a week. And I didn't tonight either, but I did get some things that were on sale for really good prices. So let me show you. Obviously, the toilet paper, you can see it was on for $5.77. And these are all, when I'm listing off prices, these are all things that were before the discount, before my staff discount. The drinks they're actually 4 for $10. I only bought one. But even though they were 4 for $10, still, just buying one was still $2.50. Sometimes, depending on the store, it might be like 4 for $10, or if you buy them individually, like one 6-pack instead of 4, you might be paying more than the $2.50. But no, I didn't have to buy the 4 to get the deal. It was still $2.50 even just for the 1 6-pack. All the rest of these were 88 cents a piece. Now, again, this is before my staff discount, so I'm going to show you what I picked up here. And I just dropped my receipt. That's great. I got 3 shepherd's pie seasoning mixes and 3 sloppy joes. I haven't tried this before, but 2 mesquite marinades. I believe you can use that on chicken or beef or pork, so I could probably do it like on a beef steak or pork. I'm thinking I could probably make that as a marinade and do it in chicken breast. I think that would sound like it'd be really good. Some taco seasonings. I think I got, how much did I get? 4 taco seasonings. I use them in taco salad, obviously, or in my taco dip that I made for company last weekend, or in my taco soup. And of course, with Christmas coming, gravy mixes. Now, I know my sign says in this kitchen we make it from scratch, and I have yet to make gravy from scratch. So sometimes convenience wins out. So at 88 cents each, before even, and then even less because of the discount, I grabbed a few. How many turkey did I get? I got 1, 2, 3, 4 turkey gravy and just 2 brown gravy. So quite often for my roast turkey, I'll maybe do like 2 packages of turkey gravy and maybe 1 brown gravy mixed in, so there's 3 packages, but 2 of gravy and 1 of brown, just to give it a little bit darker brown color texture. And let me get my receipt that I dropped off the floor. There we go. Sorry for the sudden camera movement there. But those were all 88 cents a piece. And again, that's before my discount. So, I'll give you the breakdown here. You can see all of these, when they all say you saved $1.11, that means that each of these that were 88 cents were a regular $1.99. So that's quite a good sale. And so I earned just 1 Air Mile because I only spent around, well, you can see $28.61. It's 1 Air Mile per $20 spent, right? So I only earned 1. So that's fine. It's not a lot of Air Miles, but my staff discount was $2.99. So for all of this, I spent a total of $28.61 for what? 3 Shepherd's Pie mixes, 3 Sloppy Joes, 2 Mesquite marinades, 4 taco seasoning, 4 turkey gravy, 2 brown gravy, a 6-pack of pop, and 24 rolls of toilet paper, $28.61 after my staff discount, and 1 air mile. So I'm sitting at 28 cash miles right now. I need 95 to get to a $10 increment, and that's fine. Now, I mean, it's, you know, if I'm just getting them one by one, it's going to take me a while to get there. None of these were items that had any air miles promotions on them to get extra miles, and that's totally fine. But they're things that I needed to get anyway. They were on my list, like the gravy mixes and taco seasoning. I probably would have just picked up at Superstore anyway tomorrow or Saturday or whenever I go. Same thing with the toilet paper. So now I've taken them off the Superstore list because none of them are on my PC Optimum offers for Superstore, so I wouldn't have gained any points by buying them there. So this made more sense to buy them tonight at my work because A, they're on sale, $1.11 off each of those packets, so why not, plus my discount. And you're getting an air mile for spending over $20. And yeah, it made more sense because if these things were on my PC Optimum offers at Superstore, then it would have made sense to buy them there, but they aren't. Now yesterday, I did stop at Superstore just for a few things. I was sitting at the $120 points level for my PC Optimum points, so I went in the store yesterday just to get a couple of things. The PC brand butter was on my offers, 1,000 points. Sometimes it is cheaper to buy them in quantities of 2. I didn't see any sign indicating that yesterday, so I just bought the 1 at $5.48. I have some in the fridge, but it's the Christmas season, and I've been doing a lot of baking. So I'm going through butter, especially with making shortbread. I'm going through butter like nobody's business. So I just got 1 package for the time being, earned 1,000 points. I think I was at over, I want to say 126,000 and some points. So I wanted to see if I could get 3,000 or 4,000 points. I wanted to see if I could get enough points yesterday, just spend a little bit, but get enough points to get me to the $130 level, because I am planning on using my points. And then there was a special offer, not on my regular offers, but it was on the app, that if you spent a minimum $30, for every $30 spent on fresh beef, you would earn 3,000 points. Now, I wasn't going to go in there and spend $60 or $90, but $30 I could do. So I got 1 pack, it was a 3-pack of sirloin steaks for $31. Perfect. So I earned the 3,000 points for that. And then the Old Mill white bread was also on my offers, 2 at $1.69. I grabbed 2 loaves, 1 for the freezer, 1 to use. That's the kind of bread I prefer for my sandwiches for work. So I got points on those as well. So basically I got, you can see, fresh beef, I earned the 3,000 points there, and 600 points for the Old Mill sliced bread, plus 1,000 points up here for the butter. So the points breakdown, where is it? It should be down here somewhere. I know it's down here somewhere. There it is. So again, the 3,000 for the 3,000 for the beef, 600 for the bread, 1,000 for the butter. That's a total of 4,600 points earned, and that brought me to a closing balance yesterday of 131,379 points. That means I am at the $130 level. So I'm planning on using those points when I do my big grocery shop at Superstore sometime in the next few days, either Friday evening after work or Saturday during the day or Sunday after church, one of those 3 days. And that is when I will pick up this grocery haul and finish it off, because then I will show you what I got with those points. So stay tuned, and we will see you when I do that next grocery shop in the next few days. Okay guys, I'm back. It is now Friday, December 10th. Actually, it's Saturday, December 11th, because it's after midnight on the night of Friday, December 10th. It's been a long day. I worked at my job at the school this morning at lunchtime, and then I went to work from 3 to 8:30 at the store tonight at Sobeys. And then after I was done, I decided to go to Superstore and get my groceries and just get it done. I'm actually starting now, beginning Saturday, I'm on 5 days off from Sobeys. I do still have to work at the school Monday to Wednesday this coming week, possibly Monday to Thursday, but that's a very short shift, so that's not so bad. But basically, I am off now from Sobeys for the next 5 days. I don't know how I lucked into that. I did not request it, but hey, I'll take it. And I guess I just decided I'm just going to go and get what I need for groceries tonight and just get it over with already. So let me turn you around and I'll show you what I've got. I'll give you the price breakdown as best I can and the points breakdown as well. And I'll wrap this grocery haul up shortly after. Let me turn you around and we'll get going. Okay, so I've got one item off to the side that I will talk about after that was on a separate bill. But here's basically a breakdown of what I got. A lot of this was a stock up thing. Some of these are, a couple things were stocking stuffers for Christmas. A lot of these, the canned goods, were just to stock up. And some of these things were on my offers, some were not, some are just things we needed. So these are, I believe, Clementine Oranges. Just got a crate of those. They look pretty good. I tried to look to the bottom to see if there's any bad ones. I didn't see any. The Clementines were $4.71. Limit of 4. I just bought the one because I find that they will go bad otherwise if you're not careful. So I'm trying to think how much, not sure if it tells me on there the weight or the size. It's a couple pounds anyway. I don't see that on there, but it was $4.71 for the Clementines. Paper towels, rather than try and get Bounty or whatever, get a deal on the name brand ones, I just went for the no name. Again, the yellow packaging with the black bar that says no name, that is the Superstore no name brand. They were paper towels, I just saw them on here. Oh, how much were they? I want to say they were, yeah, $9.99. Just 6 rolls, but we were completely out of paper towels, so needed to grab some. And this is where the stocking up happened. The canned goods, a lot of these are for when I make taco soup. I really should have bought more of the chili style tomatoes because when I make a batch of chili, I need 2 cans, but I also need 1 can every time I make a batch of taco soup, and I did not think to buy more than 2. But some of these canned goods were cheaper if you bought them in certain quantities. These, the Aylmer diced tomatoes with Italian spices, that's for the taco soup. And that was, they were $1.89 a piece or 3 for $4. So I grabbed 3 just because it was cheaper that way. The Hunt's tomato sauce with, it's got the French side showing, I'll read it properly, with the onions, herbs, and spices, that's also for the taco soup. And the Hunt's tomato sauce, they were $1.89 each as well, or 2 for $3.36. So those I got 4 of. The diced tomatoes I got 3 of because it was 3 for $4, and the tomato sauce were 2 for $3.36, so I grabbed 4. And then the chili style tomatoes, they were 2 for $3.20. Otherwise they would have been $1.89 each as well, so I grabbed just 2. I probably should have grabbed 4 or maybe even 6, just because, like I said, I used 2 of them in a batch of chili, and I also need them for the taco soups. I really should have probably got more, but that's fine. I mean, that price will be on probably all week if I do want to get any more. Pinto beans, I take, the taco soup takes 3 cans of pinto beans, so I grabbed 3. They are $1.39 a piece right now, which is a little bit better than usual. These 3 items are the stocking stuffers. The Bailey's chocolates, this is going to go on my husband's stocking. How much did I, see if I can find it on this side here. Oh, it should be easy enough to find, you would think. Oh, it's right at the top, $4.97. And then I got 2 of the Terry's chocolate oranges. I'm not sure who's getting which. My husband's going to get one and my daughter will get one. One of them is a different kind that I've seen before, popping candy, and this one is toffee. Usually I just see the milk chocolate and the dark chocolate, so these 2 are kind of different for me, but that's okay. I haven't decided who's getting which, but they're going in their stockings nonetheless. And those are $4.97 a piece. Sandwich meat. Turkey kielbasa, this is my favorite sandwich meat, $5 for this package, and I got 2 of them, because quite often at this particular superstore, they don't always have them in stock. So when I saw it, I grabbed it, and I'll freeze them. This tears apart, this tears in half, so I'll just take 1/2 out at a time, and keep the other one in the freezer, and I'll put the other 2 in the freezer as well. I just thought I'd stock up while I saw it, because I don't always get that at this superstore. Sometimes there's all other kinds of sandwich meat there and not that particular variety. So I was very happy to find that tonight. We're getting low on apples. So apples are not on my offers, but I got a 5-pound bag of ambrosia apples just because we needed them. My luck, apples go on my offers next week probably, but that's okay. That's fine. They were $6.99 for 5 pounds. I'm out of corn syrup. I do have white corn syrup. I don't have the regular dark anymore. I ran out with all my Christmas baking, so I got another bottle of that, and this time I just got the no-name brand rather than the name brand, and that's totally fine. It was $3.99. Some eggnog. That was, where's the eggnog? It was $3.99 as well. 1% milk. I'm the only one that really drinks milk straight in this house, but I also use it in baking. That's 1%. It was $4.65. Grapes are on my offers currently, and those were on sale. The red seedless grapes said it was $5.99. I thought, I should check the flyer. I thought the containers of those were on sale a little cheaper, but that might have been the sale price for all I know. I could be wrong. But anyway, grapes were on my offers, so I grabbed some red grapes. Bananas are not on my offers, but we had no bananas in the house at all. This is the bowl they go in, and the bowl was dry for the last few days. So grabbed a few more bananas. Not on my offers, but just grabbed a few for the time being, just because we were out. And two bags of Budgie Seed and 1 bag of Cockatiel Seed. Budgie Seed, they were $6.49 each, and the Cockatiel Seed was $5.49. Just trying to keep a stockpile going for the birds as much as we can. For the pellets that we need for our bigger birds, we have to go to Petland to buy those. We can't buy those, Budgie Seed, Cockatiel Seed, we can get that in Superstore. We can get that in a lot of different grocery stores. You can also get it at the pet store too, but it's a little more expensive, but it's totally fine to just get that at Superstore. But the specialty stuff for the big birds, we have to go to the pet store for that. And then we also use some Supreme budgie size, like some very small ground up Supreme, along with their budgie seeds, so that they don't just have a straight seed diet, because that's not healthy for them. But at any rate, and then on my offers were Playtex tampons, so I grabbed 2 boxes of those, and they were not on sale really cheap, but they were a little bit cheaper than they normally are. They're usually $8.19. They were actually $7.79 a piece right now. I've seen them cheaper than that, but that's not bad. It's a little bit less than normal. So I grabbed 2 boxes. And then potatoes are not currently on my offers, but I just simply went ahead and bought them anyway. It's a 20-pound bag of red potatoes. With Christmas coming, I just thought I would just get it over with and get them. Also because I was planning on using my points for this purchase tonight too, so I wanted to get as much as I possibly could on those points. And I mean, I could have waited and gone back next week and maybe saved $20 or $30 of my points and gone back next week and gotten a few more things on next week's offers. But the closer we get to Christmas, the crazier it'll be in the stores. So that is fine. So not too much was really on my offers, except the Hunt's tomato sauce was on my offers. And the grapes and the tampons, and the majority of it was not. But I'll give you a breakdown of the points, and then I have a separate receipt because I had one other item. Okay, where is it? Does it break it down at the bottom, or where are we at here? Where is it? Oh, right up here. Sorry, I'm losing track of where I am on the receipt. Okay, so for the grapes, I earned 1,200 points. The tampons, 2,400 points. And the Hunt's tomato sauce, 1,200 points. So that's 4,800 points. So my subtotal was 126.12. My total after taxes was 131.33. I had $130 worth of points to redeem. However, you cannot redeem points on things like milk. You also don't earn points on things like milk. So that meant that the maximum points I could redeem on this bill was $120. That means I was out of pocket only $11.33 on this bill. So that's pretty good. I got $131.33 for $11.33. That's all I paid. Now, down here, I redeemed 120,000 points, and I earned back 4,800 points on the grapes, the tampons, and the tomato sauce. So that leaves me with a closing balance of 16,984 points, which that means after that, I was basically left with $10 worth of points that I could redeem still. Because remember, I went into it with $130 worth of points. I redeemed 120, and then with the points I earned back, I was still left with $10 left of points. So I used those $10. What I did is I purchased this item. We have a man in our prayer meeting at church who is a bachelor, who is just getting started in early January. He's moving into a bachelor suite, and he doesn't have a lot of stuff, and he's a regular at our Sunday morning services and at our prayer meeting. And a lot of the people that go to the Wednesday night prayer meeting are regulars. They go there every time, and I've gotten to know them all very well, and they all just love this guy. They think he's just a really nice person. He's a little private, a little quiet, but he's starting over in a new apartment, and he doesn't have very much. And I make homemade jam, as you all know, and I was talking about doing a housewarming gift from myself to him, or from my family to him. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to go to the pastor and see if we can do a group gift. And he thought that was a wonderful idea. And so I approached everybody in the group, and they all think it's a great idea. And my initial thought was, I'll get him a toaster, and then I'll give him some of my jam so he can have toast and jam. And somebody else said, get him a toaster oven. So I took it one step further, and I started looking on the Flip app on my phone to see if I could find sales, because it'll come up if you type in toaster oven or whatever you're looking for, it'll tell you all the places that it's on sale. I found one listed at Superstore, but this is not just a toaster oven. It also is an air fryer. It has 5 cooking functions. You can bake, you can broil, toast, or air fry, and there's a keep warm function on it too. And it says Black & Decker, so it is a reasonably good brand. And it was actually on sale for $64.99. Not sure what it was originally. I can't remember what the original price was, but it was on sale for $64.99. After tax, that was $72.79. And I decided to redeem my last remaining $10 in PC Optimum points. So that meant that I only paid $62.79. So I did not earn any actual points on this. You can see I redeemed 10,000 points, so that leaves me with a closing balance of 6,984 points. So that means that right now I don't even have $10 worth of PC Optimum points. I have used them up. Now, it wouldn't take much. It's only going to take 3,100 points to get back to the next $10 increment. That's fine. But what I did do, there's an extra offer on my app right now, and I think it runs all week because the PC Optimum offers go from Thursday to Wednesday. This is an extra offer, and I believe this one runs from yesterday, from Thursday, until this coming Wednesday. And it is basically you earn 25,000 points, which is $25 in points, if you spend a total cumulatively over the week of $250. So I'm not sure if I'll get there because I'm not sure how I'm going to spend more than that. But I spend, well, I guess this counts. This is 72. And then 131. Basically, I'm sitting at, according to my PC Optimum app, according to that, I believe I'm sitting at about $195 after tonight's purchases of what I spent towards that $250. Meaning that I only have to spend about another $55 between now and next Wednesday. I believe next Wednesday, when my regular offers run out, is when this offer runs out too. So if that's the case, I have until next Wednesday to spend another $55. Things like gift cards and stuff like that, that doesn't count, but grocery items or, you know, toiletries like the Joe Fresh clothing line if you want to buy clothes, or more toiletry stuff like more tampons or shampoo, that kind of thing, whatever, or even Christmas cards for that matter, or Christmas gift wrap. So I'll have to look at my budget and see, because I still have some Christmas gifts to buy. If I still have enough extra left over, perhaps I may be able to go in and get a few more things that are on my offer that I did not pick up tonight. Or I may have my husband use my card if he needs to pick up some stuff, like some of his groceries for his lunches, and maybe use my card. And instead of putting points on his card, which is separate, because we each, all three of us in the house, have our own PC Optimum account numbers, maybe get him to use mine instead. And so if he buys $30 or $40 worth of groceries, put it on mine instead. We'll see. I'm not sure how that'll play out, but perhaps if all it takes is another $55 in the next few days until closing on Wednesday, and if that happens, then I'll have enough to have earned the $250, which will give me the 25,000 points, which is $25 in points, and that will be well on the way to getting back, starting to rebuild my points back up, because I've exhausted everything now on there that I had for points other than 6,900. So I'm not even at the $10 increment mark right now. So if I earn $25 back in the next week, that'd be great. Then I'll be well on my way to rebuilding again. So that's where everything sits right now. But basically for all of this, I spent out of pocket just over $11. Well, technically for the toaster oven, I spent $62. But I'm taking a collection from the people in the prayer meeting to pay towards that, because they've all committed to paying. I've already collected $30, and there's 3 or 4 people who have committed to putting some money in that just haven't paid me yet. So the remaining $32, $33 will be paid off in no time by the remaining people that haven't given me their money yet. So technically I'm out of pocket right now, $32, $33 for that, but I'm going to be getting that back. But for all of our household groceries, I spent just under $12. Not too bad. So that is everything. Now, because it is 12:30 in the morning, I'm going to put my groceries away and go relax and enjoy my 5 days off. The agenda, not very much. I have to do some more Christmas baking. I've got church on Sunday, and I'm going to work at the school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly Thursday. But beyond that, not a really packed agenda. It'll be at my own pace. Christmas baking or just whatever will be at my own pace for a change, and I'm going to enjoy it because that doesn't happen very often. And also because the week after, the week of Christmas, not like this coming week, that's fine that I've got the 5 days off and I only work a few days at the school and all that good stuff. That's fine that it's a low-key week right now. I'm going to need that because the week after, I have a much heavier week. I've got 4 shifts at the store that week. It's the week of Christmas, and it's going to be chaos in the store. Plus, I'm singing in church for the very first time on Christmas Eve on the worship team. I've never been a part of that before. This is my first time. I've been singing for many, many years, but not in this church. So I need to enjoy my next few days off, this next few days and the early part of next week, because the following week, the week of Christmas, is going to be anything but restful. And I love it because Christmas is my favorite, and I always go all out, and it's great and fun and wonderful, but it is exhausting. So I need to enjoy these days off while I can. But for the time being, because it is 12:38, 12:39 in the morning, whatever it is now, I'm going to get these groceries put away and put my feet up and relax, and maybe even go to bed or watch some YouTube. Anyway, I apologize for rambling on. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I explained everything clearly as far as the price of everything and the points breakdown. I always enjoy, as a Canadian, watching grocery hauls of people who live in the US and seeing the different points programs you guys have and the different flavors and varieties of things that you guys have for groceries that we don't have here. And I hope that if you're watching from the US or elsewhere, that you also enjoy seeing what we have here, seeing the differences. I know that, PC Optimum is not something you guys have there, or maybe even Air Miles might not be something you have there. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know I do tend to talk a lot and ramble on. I apologize for that. This is just who I am. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and if you did, please do give this a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new, and of course, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time. Have a great weekend, everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying this Christmas season, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good weekend.